Meanwhile, protests are also expected this weekend here in South Florida. The Miami-Dade sheriff is trying to ease concerns about safety ahead of a big soccer match in town on Saturday. CBS News Miami's Chelsea Jones is live at Hard Rock Stadium. She has more on why one immigration advocate says there are fears that ICE agents could be part of the security detail there. Chelsea?
Yeah, so Jim, there was a social media post by the U.S. Customs and Border Protection that said ICE agents would be here at Hard Rock Stadium. It has since been deleted, and we did reach out to the agency to confirm what it actually meant. But tonight, like you mentioned, Miami-Dade sheriff is understanding the fears of her community.
Let's see. Opa!
FIFA Club World Cup Inter Miami and local leaders held a kickoff for Saturday's matchup at Hard Rock Stadium. In light of protests and immigration enforcement nationwide, there is grave concern about attending the game.
Football unites the world.
I think it's disturbing that Border Patrol not just announced their presence at the game, but also sort of implied that people should have their paperwork, their immigration paperwork, in order to attend the game.
This has not been independently confirmed by CBS News Miami, but we did ask Miami-Dade Sheriff Rosie Cordero-Stutz about this.
We are in charge of the security at the stadium for Club World Cup, and what we're working with all of our state and local federal partners, that is not a priority. That is not what we're working on that day.
I think it's good that the sheriff is saying those things and that she's trying to tamper down people's fears, but at the same time, you know, they did sign into a 287G agreement.
That agreement deputizes state and local law enforcement to enforce U.S. immigration law. Sheriff Cordero-Stutz says safety and security is priority this weekend. She says last year's chaos at Copa America, where people infiltrated Hard Rock Stadium, will not be tolerated.
Legislation passed that says that in an event over 5,000 attendees, you will be charged with a felony if you come to be disruptive and cause damage. And that's something that's very different that we didn't have the ability or that tool to use last year when Copa occurred.
And there are anti-Trump demonstrations slated to happen here in South Florida over the weekend in protest of the president's military parade happening in Washington, D.C. But listen, the sheriff says if things get out of hand, they are prepared and ready to ensure that this community stays safe. Live in Miami Gardens, I'm Chelsea Jones, CBS News, Miami.